stay chic. Be everything that you know you can be. Oh yeah, you gotta stay funky, gotta stay chic. Be everything that you know you can be.
Yeah. So glad you're here today. Listen, I just want to sit here in it for a second, thinking about being enough, being who you are, exactly who you're created to be. And often we are chasing the enoughness of who people say we're to be and who we dream that we are from a childhood. And I just want to face that inner challenge with us today about being enough, to acknowledge the betterness of us. And if we're chasing the pursuits of others instead of understanding the value of ourselves, acknowledging who we actually are and understanding the value of who we are, and realizing the measure of our gift and our importance in the world, instead of pursuing impossible standards set by others and comparisons and the pressure of social feeds, chasing the career ladders and the voices others that are perfectionists that we hear inside our heads, opposed to finding the neutrality in all of that. And I believe being enough is being enough in the moment, being enough in the right now, being enough as it is, not in the times to come. The only moment you have is the right now moment, as you exist where you are. And that's all that's important. What will come is ahead. And in that moment, you become as you are. And today's show is around that inner moment. No fluff, just real conversation with yourself. Here is your guide, as your friend, as your cousin, as your folks, your people, your family, having the conversation with myself and exposing myself so that you can now face yourself and help you live the life that serves your highest good, unleashing the power in who you are and helping you to define the rules that serve, again, your highest good. No verdict, no judgment, and to be seen as you see yourself so that others may see you as who you are. Understanding the boundaries that you set in your life are not boundaries. They're merely signals for respect of your time and your energy and your truth. And you set them in your friendships and your relationships. And when we talk about being enough, that affects us across the board, in our personal lives, in our careers, in various aspects of who we are, in our work and creative ways of living and being. And we have deeper dives that we need to take often in our personal standards. And also we need to stand up and have boundaries in our relationships and be very mindful of who we are, and also deal with some of the thoughts of doubts of not being enough, and to look at the flaws and sometimes our unfinished plans of becoming enough in what we think and do, and where we have failed in life. Those things we live with internally, and often we will present a more polished product, in the public, but live with, private failures. And so again, we want to affirm the enoughness, the beingness, the existence of who we are, and the magic that comes with that in every state of our beingness. We don't want to tiptoe around that question, and to pretend that it doesn't matter. Are you enough? And again, right now, in this moment, and as you are, with all the doubts, the flaws, and the unfinished plans.
So chic, time for season 3. Hope you're ready to be all you can be. What's Sir Warrior? Sir Warrior. Tune in, I can share.
And what if enough isn't a destination, but it's a moving target? Something we've been chasing all our childhood. A moment when you realize you were measuring yourself against impossible standards. Real talk about that comparison and pressure we keep putting on ourselves to become and be something that we've heard others pursue, and we're trying to become things we see on our social feed and things that we are aspired to do in the career space, and the perfectionist voices that we hear inside our heads. They shape how we think about how we become or what counts as being enough. Again, we want to turn that inward into ourselves to begin to think of doing things today that defies a rule that we've assumed makes us enough. And I think we should maybe skip something this week, something productive, or say no to a convenience we usually say yes to. Do something counter of what we've always done to see a different outcome or how we respond to it, to determine, is that our enoughness? Is that what makes us who we are or who we aren't, and face the challenge of that? We often want to be seen as enough by others, but at what cost to ourselves? You know, as I said before, boundaries aren't barriers. They are signals of respect for your time and your energy and your truth. And often being enough will cause us to stretch beyond ourselves and give up our time and our energy and our truths to please others. But what is enough for you? Or is that enough? Or is it too much?
New episodes drops Monday. Tap subscribe so you're notified the moment it's live.
I want to challenge you to create a 60-second boundary line. Something like, I value this relationship and I need blank, 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 which is a specific boundary to be healthy for you. So in a relationship you may have, you can be honest and say, hey, I value this relationship, but I need, something for me. You know, I spend my work days engaging the public. And often when I'm off work, I could use a clear 90-minute to maybe 2 hours of no phone conversation. And so there are people that I talk to every day, and I love them, and I'll always talk to them. But in some cases, there's others that I don't necessarily speak with on a frequent basis. And sometimes I don't want to have a conversation, you know. So for me, I value this relationship and I need some time after work to wind down, decompress. That is healthier for me. And that simply means, you know, sure, I love you. Sure, you're my friend. And if you really need me, I'm here. But to respect my boundaries, give me some time and I'll definitely get back to you. And I'll be healthier in a better space to share. And I think for me, that is me being enough and being better for myself to be all that I need to be for the friendships and relationships that are in my life. Even if we talk about work, you know, often more output doesn't mean equal or more worth. You know, what if we look at more meaningful work and define it as impact, learning, and alignment? You know, it's not that you do more, it's the quality of the work you do or the impact that it makes in your deliverables or workplace. And, you know, we've got to look at that. That's being enough. You know, that has to be enough sometimes. And it's key to look at that before you begin work. You got to name some boundaries and put those in place on purpose, so you don't risk, you know, burning out in that space. So your enoughness has to be, again, intentional in how you approach that and how you believe your enoughness should be regardless of the outcome. Those things, I think, are key in how we approach and how we treat ourselves and how we engage others. If you treat your limits as non-negotiable, what changes? Or who changes? Or do you change? Those things are very mindful in our lives. So again, It's just not one thing. Being enough isn't just one goal that you hit in one space of time. It is a moving target. It looks different in different facets of life.
All right, from the bishop to the bus driver, you gotta stay funky and you gotta keep it chic.
So the enoughness is important. It's essential. But I think you have to set the standard in what that means for you. And hopefully in this show, we can challenge you to continue to have that dialogue with yourself, to put those things in motion and put yourself in a better position and to affect your inner critic. Because most times that's what's happening. Your inner critic is saying you could have done more. You can be more. Rise up. If your inner critic had a name, what would it be? And what is its real job? Is it to protect you or to push you towards sabotage? Let me see. If my inner critic had a real name, I think it would be Leroy. I don't know why. If your name is Leroy, I mean no disrespect, but I don't know. Leroy for me just sounds real savage and reckless, and Leroy would always push and in some ways have me on the road of sabotage. Kind of always pushing me in a place where it's not enough. Do more. But I'm learning to push back on Leroy and find some peace and understand that it is enough, in some cases more than enough in the moment. But what's your inner critic's name and how are you handling that? To reinforce this internal conversation you have with yourself, I've got some instructions for you that I think will help you recall and refresh and make sure you're centering yourself and understanding how becoming enough for you is irrelevant and that you are pursuing the advancements for yourself and not for others. Turn a critical sentence into a curious question. What if I'm not enough becomes, what would it take to feel more true to myself? Write a short message to your inner critic as if you were speaking to a hesitant child who needs reassurance. Choose one provocative action this week that tests whether you're enough for yourself in a way you've avoided. End with a concrete commitment. One thing you'll do within the next 24 to 72 hours that demonstrates you're choosing your own standard over external validation. Are you enough right now? Yes or no? And either way, what will you do next to live with that truth? Always pushing you, prodding you, provoking you, even upsetting you to live the life that serves your highest good. I'm here as your friend, as your brother, as a voice, as an annoyance to push you towards unleashing the power that's in you and to highlight and exploit experiences you didn't think you needed. Talk to you real soon. Be easy.
All that is ailing, strength for the last push between passing and failing. I am the you need. I am the knowing, questions and answers, laughter then life promised soon after. I'm love for the hatred, I'm peace to the violence, I'm the greater projection, 'cause you're my reflection. I am the and everything you need. I am the I am love, I am peace. Only believe, just come to me. I am the I am love, I am peace, I am joy. Only believe everything you need. It's all in me. I am the you're all in all. Oh yeah. Tears, I've heard your voice, I hear you clear, that I am here. You've asked, now believe it, and open up, receive it. I'm more than you need. It's all found in me. Healing, joy, peace, love. I am all healing, joy, love, peace. I am healing and joy. There is peace in me. I am the all. Believe, believe, believe it's all in me.
Yo, dig this cosmic grooviness, baby.
Do it take great minds from great minds with hand signs? 'Cause we've been screaming, baby, it's wake time, it's time to shine.
I drift where galaxies sigh in velvet dark, and in that quiet, I am enough. The stars ink my name across the night, each letter a pulse, and a breath, a vow. I am woven from quiet comets and patient nebulae, a tapestry threaded with shimmer, courage, gentle truth. My worth doesn't orbit approval, it shines from the center of me, a core of starlight steady as lighthouse in cosmic seas. I release the gravity of comparison, the drag of doubtful whispers. Here I rise on solar flares of self-acceptance, my edges softened by tender gravity, my plane stirred by wonder. In this vast, timeless cathedral, I sit with my own heartbeat as a hymn, and I hear the universal murmur, you are enough, you are here, you belong. I am a galaxy of gifts, not perfect, but complete, not empty, but full to the brim with becoming. I breathe in the endless blue-black of space, and with each breath I affirm, I am worthy of rest, of joy, of boundaries that guard the bright light in my true self. I am the calm radiance in the void, the spark of dawn after the longest night. The planets wheel gently, their orbits sing a patient, ancient clock. If I stumbled, I am still star-fallen, still sacred, still on a path that matters. My mistakes are meteors, bright, brief, and part of a longer constellation. I drift onward, not chasing validation, but choosing it. I choose to believe my own steady glow, to honor the rhythm of my growth, to cradle my tenderness, to trust my compass, to listen to my writing heart. I am enough in the quiet between eclipses. I am enough in the blaze of a new sun. I am enough when I rest, enough when I rise, enough when I simply stand and shine.